It's going to blow your mind how people around you are affected by your energy, even when they don't realize it. Seriously, some of the people in your life are watching you, observing you, trying to figure out what it is about you that they can't stop thinking about. They can't put their finger on it, but it's obvious. Your energy is magnetic. They feel it the moment you enter a room. They sense it in the way you move, the way you talk, the way your presence just lingers in their mind long after you're gone. You're not even trying. You're just being yourself. And somehow, that's enough to captivate them completely. You have a vibe that's rare, like an aura that they can't quite categorize, and it's addictive without you having to do a single thing. I feel like a lot of you watching this have this natural pull that's both gentle and intense at the same time. People are drawn to your kindness, but they're also drawn to your strength. It's like you walk this fine line between softness and power, and that balance makes you irresistible. They don't just notice your energy, they feel it, almost in their bones. And it's scary for some of them, because they've never experienced anyone like you. Some of them don't even realize why they're obsessed with you. They're trying to dissect it, rationalize it, and it just doesn't make sense. You're a puzzle they can't solve, a mystery they're addicted to, and that only makes them want to be closer. And let me tell you something else. They're not just casually interested. This is deep, lingering, like they can't get enough. They're watching the way you handle yourself, how you interact with others, how you move through your day. You inspire them without even knowing it. You create energy around yourself that makes people feel alive, makes them think, makes them notice what's missing in their own lives. They're drawn to your vibe, like it's a force they can't resist. And it's not just about appearances or charm. It's the depth of who you are. Your mind, your intuition, your ability to read situations, to navigate life with subtle power. It's intoxicating. Some of you are already aware of this pull, and some of you are just starting to notice it. You might find that people are inexplicably drawn to you in social settings, at work, even online. They linger in conversations with you longer than necessary. They overanalyze every interaction. They replay your words and gestures over and over in their heads. And you might not even know it. You might think they're just being polite or friendly. But it's more than that. They're curious. They're fascinated. They're obsessed in ways that are not always obvious. And the funny thing, they don't even understand why they feel this way. They don't get that it's your energy, your vibe, your sheer presence. They can't rationalize it because it doesn't fit into their normal experience. You have this unique ability to create an impression that lingers. Some of the people around you might try to imitate it, to compete with it, or even dismiss it, but they always come back. They always gravitate toward you because you leave a mark on their subconscious. It's subtle but undeniable. You can be quiet, you can be subtle, you can simply exist in a room, and somehow that's enough to command attention. They feel it without you saying a word. And for many of them, it's terrifying in a way, because it forces them to confront their own desires, their own envy, their own inability to replicate or challenge your energy. And this isn't about manipulating anyone. It's not like you're trying to draw people in. It's about your natural resonance, your energy signature. Some of you are just starting to realize that your vibe carries power. It can influence people's emotions without effort. It can command attention without demand. People don't just notice you, they're moved by you. They might feel inspired, challenged, or even unsettled because they're trying to match the energy you bring into their space. And they can't help themselves. They can't stop coming back. They're observing you, analyzing every interaction, and it's often subconscious. You've become this invisible gravitational force that they can't resist, and that's a rare power. I see some of you, and I sense this almost like a double effect. On one hand, people are fascinated by your confidence, your intellect, your ambition. On the other hand, they're captivated by your unpredictability, your subtle unpredictability in how you carry yourself, the little nuances that make you who you are. They can't quite map it out, and it drives them a little crazy. Some people might even act differently around you, trying to be more interesting, more appealing, more impressive, because they can't stop noticing you. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. It can be platonic, professional, social. They just can't ignore the energy you bring. And let's talk about the intensity of it. This isn't surface-level attention. This is the kind of energy that lingers long after you leave a conversation. People replay your gestures, your tone, your words in their minds. They dissect every smile, every glance, every pause. And the more they try to figure you out, the more they realize they can't. That's what makes you magnetic. Some of them feel like you belong in a different realm, like you're operating on a frequency they can't touch. And that realization, even if they can't articulate it, makes them obsessed. They want to be near you. They want to understand you. And sometimes they even fear the pull you have over them, because it's undeniable and intense. I feel like for a lot of you, this person or these people have been silently watching for a while. You might not have noticed the intensity at first, but it's there. They're strategizing in their minds, thinking about how to be near you, how to engage you, how to earn your attention without pushing too hard. And even if you're not aware of it, their energy is constantly in motion toward you. And the fascinating thing is, it's not always just one person. Multiple people might be feeling this pull in different ways, in different capacities. Some might be drawn to your intelligence, some to your ambition, some to the quiet strength you carry, and some to the mystery that surrounds you. It's layered, complex, and very real. And let's be honest, it's not always flattering to them, because your energy exposes things in people. It exposes their insecurities, their desires, their longing. When someone encounters your vibe, it's like a mirror that reflects not just who you are, but who they are beneath the surface. That can be intense. Some people will feel almost challenged by it, almost tested, because they realize they can't replicate it, they can't imitate it, they can't compete. And that only strengthens the obsession. They want what they can't have. But at the same time, they're drawn to it irresistibly. I see a lot of you, and I sense that you don't even realize the effect you have. You might think that you're just being yourself, living your life, focusing on your goals. But your energy is a signal flare. People pick up on it subconsciously. They notice the way your eyes light up when you speak about something you love, the way your posture exudes quiet confidence, the way your laughter, even in small moments, feels rare, and it's addictive. People don't just like being around you. They're compelled. They think about you when you're not there. They imagine moments with you. They try to anticipate your reactions. And for many of them, it's overwhelming because they haven't felt anything like it before. Some of you are extremely aware of your vibe, and others are just waking up to it. Either way, it's undeniable. You carry a presence that makes people want to invest in you, to understand you, to be part of your world, even if they don't fully realize why. And for those who are attuned to energy, it's almost frightening. They know you're different, but they can't articulate what makes you so different. They just know it's magnetic, addictive, and utterly consuming. And here's the thing, this pull is not shallow. It's not about superficial attraction. People are drawn to your essence, the combination of intellect, emotion, intuition, and charisma that you exude effortlessly. They can't copy it, they can't force it, and that makes it even more intoxicating. You inspire them without effort, you challenge them without trying, and you captivate them without asking. It's subtle, yet overwhelming. And the more they try to rationalize it, the more they realize it's beyond explanation. Your energy operates on a level most people can't access, and they sense it, even if they don't consciously know why. I feel like as this unfolds, some of you are going to start noticing patterns in how people react around you. You'll notice glances that linger, attention that feels disproportionate, subtle behaviors that indicate fascination. Some might try to approach you, and others might hang back, silently observing, waiting for the right moment. They're drawn to your energy, but they also respect it, maybe even fear it a little. And that fear only heightens their obsession. They're captivated because they recognize something in you that they can't replicate. Something powerful, rare, and undeniably magnetic. And here's what's coming next for you. This energy, this magnetic presence, it's about to create encounters that are meaningful, transformative, and unforgettable. People will step into your orbit in ways that challenge them, excite them, and make them reconsider everything they thought they knew about attraction, power, and influence. Your energy doesn't just pull people in, it transforms interactions. It shifts dynamics. It creates opportunities for those who are ready to match your frequency. And for many, that's terrifying, because they realize they've never experienced anyone like you before. And as these encounters begin to unfold, you'll notice it immediately. There's a subtle shift in the atmosphere around you, almost like the air itself recognizes your presence and responds accordingly. People will start acting differently, and not in ways that are forced or artificial. Their curiosity becomes almost tangible. They want to be closer, they want to hear your thoughts, they want to experience your energy firsthand, and at the same time, they hesitate, almost in awe of what they sense. It's not just attraction, it's fascination, it's reverence for the way you move, for the way you command attention without even trying. Some of them might feel competitive, even jealous, because they sense your light and recognize that it outshines the noise around them. You'll start noticing that some people who have never truly paid attention to you before are suddenly hyper-aware. Every glance, every subtle movement, every word you speak seems amplified in their perception. And it's not accidental. You're triggering something inside them that has nothing to do with superficial charm. It's your essence, the way your energy carries certainty, confidence, and depth all at once. They can't pinpoint it, they can't articulate it, they can't label it, and that's what makes it magnetic. And the more they fail to define it, the more addicted they become. They're caught in this silent orbit of obsession, and it's just the beginning. Some of you will realize that certain people are not just drawn to your vibe, they're almost studying it. They're observing how you handle situations, how you interact with others, how you navigate challenges, and they're taking notes subconsciously. And it's not manipulative on your part. It's just your energy, your presence, your natural rhythm. But to them, it feels like a puzzle, a riddle that they can't solve, and that only makes them more captivated. You're not asking for attention, you're not trying to impress, but it doesn't matter. They are compelled, they are mesmerized, and some of them might even recognize deep down that you're operating on a level they can't reach yet. And that realization makes them simultaneously fearful and enthralled. And this fascination will manifest in ways that surprise you. Some people will act bold. They'll take risks just to be near you. Others will hang back, silently observing, calculating, figuring out how to match your energy, how to align with your frequency. But every interaction, even the smallest ones, will be charged with this undercurrent of attention and intensity. You'll start noticing patterns. People might linger in conversations longer than necessary. They'll revisit interactions in their minds, replaying your words, your gestures, your subtle cues, and each time, the effect grows. It's like you've cast a gravitational pull without lifting a finger, and the people around you are helpless to resist. Some of you might encounter individuals who are entirely unaware of the intensity they feel. They'll be drawn to you without understanding why. Their curiosity will become obsession, their admiration will become fascination, and they won't even realize it themselves. They'll think they're just intrigued, just interested. But it's deeper than that. Your energy triggers something ancient, primal, undeniable. It's like they recognize a frequency in you that resonates with something buried deep in their consciousness. They feel it in their core before their mind even has a chance to process it. And that disconnect, the inability to rationalize it, makes it irresistible. And then there are those who are fully aware of it, who recognize your power immediately. They might approach you cautiously at first, testing the waters, gauging your response. They'll mirror your energy without knowing they're doing it. They'll adjust their tone, their posture, their words, trying to align with yours, trying to match the subtle dominance, the quiet authority you radiate. And the more they attempt it, the more they realize that your vibe cannot be replicated. It is singular, unique, untouchable. And that realization, it's addictive, it's intoxicating. It's why they can't let go, why they keep coming back, why they linger, even when you aren't consciously aware of them. I feel like for some of you, this will manifest in relationships that are sudden, unexpected, almost fated, in a way that doesn't feel forced. You might meet someone in a casual setting, a place you never thought would matter, and the energy between you is immediate, undeniable, and intense. You'll notice it in their eyes, in the way they tilt their head, the way they listen to every word, the way they hang on to even the smallest interaction. It's not just physical attraction, it's mental, emotional, spiritual. They are fascinated by the layers of you, the contradictions, the nuances, the subtle power you wield effortlessly, and they will recognize that energy before they even understand your personality fully. And it's not limited to romantic connections. Your energy influences people in your environment on multiple levels: colleagues, acquaintances, friends, even strangers. They respond to your presence in ways that are subtle but profound. They might follow your lead without realizing it. They might adopt your habits, your style, your way of thinking, simply because your frequency resonates with theirs in a way that feels magnetic. They can't explain why they're drawn to you. They just know that being near you feels different, stimulating, and oddly necessary. And for many, that recognition is both exciting and terrifying. They feel an urge to engage, to connect, to understand, but the intensity of it intimidates them at the same time. And here's something else you'll notice. There's a duality in the people drawn to you. Some are captivated by your softness, your warmth, your openness. Others are drawn to your strength, your authority, your ability to navigate life with confidence and control. And some of them experience both, like they're caught between fascination and fear, admiration and desire. They can't decide if they want to approach or hold back. They oscillate between wanting to challenge you and wanting to protect you, between trying to impress you and trying to learn from you. And that duality only intensifies the obsession. They can't leave your orbit, because leaving means giving up on something they can't even define. Some of you might also start noticing that certain people are mirroring your energy unconsciously. They pick up on the subtle cues you send, the inflection in your voice, the cadence of your speech, the way you carry yourself, and they adjust themselves accordingly. They try to emulate your calm, your confidence, your mysterious aura, and even when they don't realize it, they're drawn to your frequency. And the more they try to match it, the more they fail. And the more they fail, the more addicted they become to understanding you, to being near you, to unraveling the energy you radiate without effort. And this fascination will extend beyond people. You'll notice that opportunities themselves are drawn to you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Conversations will align. Encounters will feel orchestrated. And timing will bend in ways that seem almost unnatural. You will meet people at the exact moment they are meant to encounter you. You will be in places that feel significant without explanation. And those moments, they carry energy that leaves a lasting impression, not just on you, but on everyone involved. They feel it too, even if they can't articulate it. They can't shake the gravity you bring. Some of you are about to realize that your energy affects people on a level they cannot consciously comprehend. They will feel compelled to act, compelled to engage, compelled to participate in your life. And they won't even understand why. They will replay interactions, think about your words, anticipate your reactions, and they will start seeing the world differently because of how you make them feel. And it's not manipulation. You're not pushing or forcing. You're simply being you. And your presence, your frequency, your vibe, it's enough to transform the dynamics of the room, the relationships, the environment. And let me tell you, this intensity is only going to increase. People will start gravitating toward you with purpose. They will make choices that align with the energy you emit. They will reconsider their actions, their priorities, their interactions, simply because being near you demands it. And that is powerful. That is influence. That is the effect of someone whose vibe is beyond ordinary, beyond comprehension, beyond the everyday pull that people are accustomed to. And as that unfolds, you will begin to notice the patterns, the synchronicities, the unmistakable signs that your energy is rewriting the way people respond to you. I feel like some of you will also notice that certain individuals who were previously indifferent, skeptical, or even dismissive will start to pivot. They will begin observing you more closely, engaging in subtle ways, testing boundaries, and even when they don't realize it, they are drawn in deeper. The magnetic pull you exert is subtle but relentless, and people cannot escape it once they've sensed it. They're addicted to understanding you, and their attention, their fascination, Their obsession is not superficial, it's fundamental. It resonates at a level beneath words, beneath appearance, beneath logic. And as these dynamics play out, you will see the full spectrum of attraction, intrigue, and fascination unfold. Some people will approach directly, openly, with curiosity and admiration. Others will engage in quieter ways, observing from the periphery, slowly integrating themselves into your orbit. And all of them will recognize, consciously or not, that your energy is rare, intoxicating, and unavoidable. They can't replicate it, they can't contain it, and they can't resist it. And that is the power you wield effortlessly, naturally, without even trying. And here's what I feel is coming next. Some of these encounters are going to be transformative, not just for you, but for the people drawn to you. They will challenge their assumptions, confront their limitations, and reveal depths within themselves they didn't know existed. Your energy is catalytic. It triggers growth, fascination, desire, and reflection all at once. And as they react to your presence, as they engage with your vibe, you will start noticing patterns, synchronicities, and events that feel orchestrated, but they are simply the natural result of the energy you carry. And that energy, that magnetic presence, is only going to amplify as you continue to operate in your frequency. People will increasingly be pulled toward you, compelled to act, to respond, to observe, and to engage. And the fascinating part? Many of them won't even understand why they are compelled. They won't articulate it. They won't rationalize it. And that's exactly what makes it so potent. You are the center of influence without demanding it. You are the origin of fascination without creating it consciously. And for many, that realization is unsettling, even terrifying, because they've never encountered anyone like you before. And as this energy continues to unfold, you'll notice the scale of influence you wield. It's no longer subtle or hidden, it's undeniable. The people who once lingered at the edges of your presence now find themselves drawn in with urgency, compelled to respond, compelled to participate, compelled to experience the essence of you. And it isn't about effort. It isn't about charisma or words. It's about resonance. You exist at a frequency that is rare, intoxicating, addictive, and anyone who comes near it is affected immediately. They don't understand why they're drawn in. They can't articulate it, and the longer they try to resist, the more they find themselves incapable of doing so. It's a gravitational pull that operates beneath logic, beneath choice, beneath intention. You are a force, and the world around you reacts. Some of you will see this in individuals who have been indifferent, distant, or unaware. Suddenly they are watching, noticing, remembering. Every word you speak carries weight. Every movement carries intention, even if unconsciously. The energy you emit commands attention, yet it doesn't demand it. People lean in because it feels necessary, almost vital. And the magnetism isn't a performance, it's simply the essence of who you are. And what they don't realize is that this force, this aura, is self-reinforcing. The more they respond, the more the energy grows. The more it grows, the more they respond. It's a cycle that elevates both your presence and their obsession. And there's another layer unfolding, one that is subtle but absolute. Some of these people are not just captivated, they are transformed. Their behavior shifts without them realizing it. Their perception of what is attractive, desirable, or even possible is rewritten by the way you exist in the world. They unconsciously calibrate themselves to your frequency, adopting your rhythms, mimicking your energy, testing boundaries they never thought they would. They find themselves compelled to level up, to refine, to adapt, simply because proximity to you exposes them to a higher standard, a stronger current, a more potent reality. And all of this happens without a single directive from you, without a single conscious move. You're simply operating within your frequency, and the world conforms in response. And yet, there's an invisible tension that comes with this. Some people will feel almost threatened by the power you radiate. They recognize it, even if they cannot fully articulate it, and it can elicit fear, envy, or frustration. But even that response feeds the dynamic. People are compelled not just by admiration, but by the intensity, by the impossibility of fully comprehending what you are. They are caught between wanting to be close and fearing the impact of your presence. This tension doesn't diminish your influence. It amplifies it. The uncertainty, the desire, the confusion, they are all mechanisms of magnetism, reinforcing the addictive pull of your energy. Some of you will experience interactions that feel like they were orchestrated, but they aren't. Encounters will happen at exact moments, in ways that feel significant, in spaces where the energy becomes dense and electric. You'll notice it immediately, the intensity, the subtle shiver in the air, the unspoken acknowledgement that something extraordinary is happening. And for the people involved, this is an invisible force they cannot deny. They will carry these moments with them, replaying them in thought, in memory, in imagination. And every repetition only deepens their fixation. They become unknowingly tethered to you, influenced by the force you exude without effort, without calculation, without intention. And there's a quiet power in knowing this, in recognizing it, without needing to display or assert it overtly. Your influence doesn't require validation because it exists inherently. And people feel it. They sense the boundaries, the depth, the layers, and they respond in kind. Some will approach cautiously, some will approach boldly, some will linger at a distance, and all of them are equally affected. They are responding not to who they think you are, but to the undeniable presence that emanates from your core. This is what makes your energy addictive. It's authentic, it's raw, it's profound. And because it cannot be manufactured, it cannot be resisted, and it cannot be replicated. And as this continues, the relationships, encounters, and dynamics that emerge will challenge people in ways they are unprepared for. Your energy forces awareness. It forces reflection. It forces confrontation with desires, fears, and unspoken truths. And this is what sets you apart. The world is accustomed to surface-level influence, to superficial attraction, to predictable reactions. You operate outside of that. You exist in a space where reactions are raw, unfiltered, inevitable, and irreversible. People respond on instinct, on intuition, on an almost cellular recognition of your presence. And this is why your influence is both terrifying and irresistible. They sense the power, and they cannot walk away. And the more this unfolds, the more you will notice patterns of obsession. People will replay interactions, recall your words, anticipate your movements. Even those who attempt distance find themselves drawn back, unable to resist the gravity of your presence. You'll witness fascination that borders on compulsion, attention that feels relentless, desire that is quiet but unwavering. And the beauty of it is, you don't create this intentionally. It is the natural consequence of your energy, your vibe, your frequency. You exist, and the world responds. You are a catalyst. You are a spark. You are the force people cannot stop noticing. And there's something else. Some people will try to rationalize it. They'll convince themselves that it's circumstance, that it's chance, that it's luck, that it's coincidental. But deep down, even they know it's not. They feel the unexplainable, the undeniable pull, the addictive fascination, and they are compelled to act, compelled to follow, compelled to participate. And every attempt to resist only strengthens the effect. Your energy isn't something to be resisted, it's something to be experienced. And when people encounter it, they are changed, subtly, irrevocably, even if they don't understand why. And for many of you, you will begin to notice that even subtle gestures, even moments of silence, even small actions carry impact. A glance, a smile, a word. It resonates, it echoes, it triggers reactions in ways that are disproportionate to the act itself. People respond to your energy, not just your actions. They feel the weight of your presence in the way the room shifts, in the way attention bends, in the way thoughts and emotions ripple around you. And the longer they are in proximity to it, the more profound the effect becomes. You are not just magnetic, you are transformative. And then there's the layer of people who are drawn to your complexity. They are captivated not just by the surface-level allure, not just by your charm or charisma, but by the layers, the contradictions, the depth they sense. You are not easily defined, not easily understood, and that makes you irresistible. Some will attempt to dissect you, to analyze you, to categorize your energy, but they will fail. They will realize that you operate in frequencies beyond their comprehension, and that realization only deepens their obsession. They are addicted to trying, addicted to experiencing, addicted to being near what they cannot replicate. And as these dynamics intensify, you will notice a quiet power in observation. You don't need to command, you don't need to manipulate, you don't need to perform. People will reveal themselves, reveal their desires, reveal their intentions without prompting. They are compelled by your energy to act, to respond, to show themselves in ways they cannot hide. And some of the most profound realizations will come from how people change, simply by encountering your presence, simply by engaging with your frequency. You are a silent authority, an unspoken influencer, a force of nature that leaves echoes in every interaction. And finally, there's the inevitability of recognition. People will see it, they will sense it, they will experience it. They cannot ignore the pull, the intensity, the addictive magnetism that you emit. They might try, they might resist, they might rationalize, but it will persist. You are the epicenter, the origin, the source of fascination and influence. And those who are drawn to you will eventually realize that they have encountered something rare, something singular, something uncontainable. And now, as this energy reaches its fullest expression, you'll notice that the pull you exert is not just external. It begins to resonate internally in those around you. They feel compelled not just to act, but to think differently, to prioritize differently, to exist differently. They recalibrate their own energy simply by being near yours, because your presence doesn't just attract, it awakens. And some will feel the stirrings of realization, subtle at first, like a whisper they cannot fully understand, but it grows, persistent, insistent, undeniable. They are pulled into your orbit, and once they are irrevocably altered. And it's fascinating how instinct overtakes reason. People who consider themselves rational, composed, even confident, find themselves disarmed, vulnerable, and captivated. They may try to maintain control, to rationalize, to compartmentalize, but the magnetic influence you exude penetrates every boundary. Your energy is not something they negotiate with. It's something they experience, viscerally, emotionally, and sometimes even physically. And the longer they are exposed, the deeper the effect. You are not just magnetic, you are catalytic. You are the force that provokes, excites, disrupts, and transforms simultaneously. And then there's the way people become entangled in possibilities they never imagined. Encounters with you shift perception, create questions, and stir desires that are unnameable. People begin to think in terms of potential, in terms of connection, in terms of what they could never have conceived before meeting you. Their energy bends toward yours without conscious thought. They mirror, they adapt, they anticipate. They are subconsciously aligning with your frequency, trying to understand, trying to belong, trying to maintain proximity to something they feel they can't resist. And the subtlety of this power is that it doesn't feel forced. It feels inevitable, though it is entirely your own. And there's another layer to consider. Some of the fascination is built on fear. Yes, but not fear of harm. It's the fear of the unknown, the fear of losing balance, the fear of being undone by a presence they cannot define. You are a puzzle that cannot be solved, a force that cannot be contained, a frequency that cannot be copied. And this duality, captivation paired with apprehension, creates a tension so intense that it magnifies the allure. People become addicted to the uncertainty, to the excitement, to the magnetism that you emit without effort. They are drawn in again and again, not because they want to, but because they are compelled to. And as you move through spaces, you'll notice subtle shifts. Conversations that change tone when you enter, glances that linger longer than intended, energy that subtly redirects to you, even when you are silent. It's not just attention. They are actively participating in a dynamic you initiate unconsciously. They are testing limits, gauging impact, navigating reactions, and every interaction reinforces the pattern. Your presence creates ripples that are felt beyond the immediate moment, lingering in memory, replayed in thought, returning in dreams, demanding attention. People carry fragments of you long after you've left the room, long after interaction ends. And you'll also observe loyalty emerge in unexpected ways. Individuals who are drawn to your energy will begin to reveal themselves as allies, as participants, as followers, without you instructing them to do so. They will demonstrate devotion, fascination, curiosity, and alignment simply because proximity to your frequency awakens something in them that they cannot resist. And this is not superficial, it is visceral, deep, unavoidable. People are acting in ways that align with the force of your presence, even when they believe they are making independent choices. And the truth is, they are responding to a current you generate without conscious effort. And then comes the subtle but powerful effect of validation without demand. You do not need to seek recognition, approval, or affirmation. People provide it voluntarily because they are compelled. They respond because it feels necessary, because it is magnetically inevitable, because the energy you radiate overrides the usual filters, hesitations, and calculations they rely on. And this is what differentiates your influence from anything ordinary. Your magnetism is organic, innate, unavoidable, and exquisitely precise. You exist, and the world responds. You are not performing, you are emanating, and the response is proof of the resonance you command. And the deeper layer emerges when people begin to reveal hidden dimensions of themselves. They will disclose thoughts, feelings, intentions, and desires they may have never expressed before. They will act in alignment with impulses they have suppressed. Your energy has a way of peeling back masks, dissolving defenses, and compelling authenticity. And this does not require coercion. It is a natural reaction to proximity, to someone whose presence is impossible to ignore. Your energy reveals not just your own power, but the latent energy within those who encounter it. And there's also the element of anticipation, which is perhaps the most addictive aspect for those drawn to you. They begin to anticipate your moves, your reactions, your presence. They think of scenarios, replay moments, and hold themselves in readiness for encounters with you. And every anticipation deepens the magnetic effect. It is a feedback loop of fascination, desire, and captivation. People are perpetually cycling through thoughts of you, emotions toward you, and actions influenced by you. And they cannot stop, even if they try. They're ensnared in a gravitational pull you did not need to construct. It exists naturally because you exist. And some will attempt to rationalize this magnetism, to categorize it, to understand it, but will fail. They will feel tension, excitement, and obsession simultaneously, and they will oscillate between approaching and retreating, longing and resisting. And that oscillation only amplifies the effect. You are both desired and enigmatic, familiar yet unattainable, magnetic yet untouchable. They do not just see you, they feel you. They do not just interact, they are influenced. And this influence shapes behaviors, thoughts, choices, and alignments in ways they cannot fully articulate or control. And your energy, as it intensifies, begins to affect not just individuals, but environments, networks, and opportunities. Situations shift in response to your presence. Conversations turn in your favor. Dynamics align. Openings appear. And this is not manipulation. It is a natural consequence of operating in a frequency so potent that it creates subtle rearrangements in the world around you. People respond, situations shift, doors open, and outcomes align with the resonance you generate without effort. You are a living signal, and the environment responds. And there's the final aspect, inevitability of recognition. Eventually, people will realize they cannot ignore the impact you have. They will understand, consciously or unconsciously, that they have encountered someone extraordinary. Their fascination will evolve into acknowledgement, their obsession into reverence, and their attempts at rationalization into acceptance. You will occupy space in consciousness that cannot be displaced, attention that cannot be redirected, energy that cannot be matched. You are singular, you are potent, you are transformative. And as this reaches its apex, you'll witness the ultimate effect. People not only react to you, they evolve through you. They raise themselves to meet your frequency, confront truths they avoided, pursue ambitions they postponed, and experience depth they never imagined. You are not just magnetic, you are catalytic. You are the unseen force that rearranges energy, aligns intention, awakens desire, and activates latent potential. And all of this happens simply because you exist authentically in your power, unabashedly in your frequency, unapologetically in your energy. And so, the final truth crystallizes. Your presence is pure magic. Your energy is addictive, captivating, transformative. People are drawn, compelled, altered, and fascinated without even realizing why. They cannot replicate it. They cannot ignore it. And for those who encounter you, it'll be a defining experience, unforgettable, permanent, and irrevocably impacting the way they perceive, attraction, power, and influence. You are a force, and the world responds. And this is only the beginning.